Whew. Been a while since I did one of these. Okay, I'll start off by saying this. Legacy Armada Universe Starscream looks really good and really accurate to the Armada Starscream design, but it has a few, somewhat noticeable liberties, and that's fine, okay? I'm not complaining about the overall cool-looking design. But what the figure has in cool design, yeah, I'm barely putting any effort into moving this guy's legs, and they move, like, real loosely. They move, and his shoulders, too. Like, for some reason, the rotations are really loose. And it kind of has hold on, how do I say this? It gives the figure a hard time standing up. Here, let me show you. Okay, granted, the designers put in heels for Starscream, but... Oh! Well, never mind. He stands up just fine. Well, complaint retracted, I guess. He stands up just fine, but still, that doesn't change the fact that he has loose shoulders and loose thighs. Okay? In fact, let's just move on to something else. Like his accessories. He comes with, only two, both of them being swords. This one is his wing sword, which is really cool, but unlike the original Armada toy and Starscream in the Armada cartoon, this sword does not detach from his wing, and it's just a regular old gray, colorless accessory. Like, I wish this thing got a little more, flair and shit to it, but, yeah, whatever, you get what you get. But his other accessory, the Starsaber, is much better. But not by much, okay? It's just gray and light blue plastic, or just gray plastic with light blue painting on it, and apparently this version of the Starsaber is formed out of 3 air-based mini-cons. I don't know why they would do this, but it's cool regardless. Now, on to Starscream's features. Starscream only has one feature, but it's also his most awesome feature. Hold on, gotta do this. Starscream's null laser cannons. And I think that's what they were called in the Armada anime, I think? Yeah, his null laser cannons. They basically go like this. Yeah, folded back, and unlike the original Armada toy, and unlike the original character in the Armada cartoon, his cannons can fold down on his back to make a cleaner profile and a cleaner back. So Jobby the Hong fans won't complain. Now, okay, where should I go from here? How about let's talk about his posability, okay? As for his posability, his wrists can move up and down for that, awesome sword-wielding action, though, as you can see, you might have to untransform the hands a little bit to get that real sword-wielding action, and he also has... Shit, hold on. He also has a up and down and rotating elbow, bicep rotation, and double bend at the elbow, which is really cool. And hold on, he also has a really up on the head, which can give him a little sniper pose, I think. And since his head is on a ball joint, it can move side to side, up and down, a little more like this, and a lot up like this. And his head can even, slightly tilt. And he also has a wing pose ability, like front to back, side to side, and up and down. Though the up and down part is mainly for transformation. And this guy also has a slight waist swivel, but it's kind of blocked by the large cockpit, if you know what I mean. And, okay, I do have issues with the figure's posability right here. Like, it's not bad, but it could be a little bit better. Like, the hips are still loose. The rotation on the hips is still loose, but at least he can have a beautiful spread. And, okay, here's another issue with the figure. This specific thigh, it comes off too easily. Like, there's either something in the thigh or something wrong with this part of the friction joint or friction peg joint. I have to constantly reattach it, and it's annoying. But anyways, thigh swivel, a little bit more than 90 knee bend, and there's not much pivot on the foot, but it can go up and down and has a collapsible heel. And if you collapse the heel like this, this is mainly for transformation purposes, but you can do this, giving him some sort of toe kick if you want to pose him like that. And yeah, I think that's it on the posability part. Oh, and something else I noticed about the figure, the biceps and the arms are kind of positioned real weirdly, but that's for transformation purposes. Now for robot mode comparisons. Okay, here's Armada Universe Starscream next to G2 Universe Toxitron, Animated Universe Prowl, and Core Class Iguanus in their robot modes. Okay, since this is an actual toy review instead of a my thoughts on video, I'm going to do my best to show this guy's actual transformation on camera. Here we go. Okay, first, you start by unfolding the panels from the bottom of his arms and folding in his fists, both sides, by the way. And then next, you go to the cockpit. You unfold it like this, and make sure to straighten everything out, including these wings right here. You fold them out like that, and then you fold up the back. Then you come to the wings right here. Make sure they're lined up with the shoulders. Got to get it all streamlined and put together. Same for the other side. Then you come to the waist. Do something like this. Be careful not to break the figure's waist. And then you come to the head and you do your best to push it down and make sure to straighten the head, because the head will get in the way of the rest of the transformation of the figure. Then you come right here to the legs, fold them in like this by twisting the thighs. Then you come to these panels with the legs. You fold them out like this. Same for the other side. Keep in mind, these panels go in the same direction, and for transformation purposes. Then you come to the feet, fold in the heel spurs, then fold in the feet like this. Make sure you click them in. Then here comes my least favorite part about the transformation. You have to fold in the feet or legs like this. Make sure that these are on the underside of this, okay? Then you do something like this. Make sure to make sure this is all nice and flush, and oh shit. Okay, then you come over here to this. You also make sure that this is lined in properly, because it can be a pain in the ass. Then you make sure that these two things are lined up together, and you tab the legs to the back. Then you come to the arms, and you use the double elbow bend function to make sure they click in like that. Same for the other side, and yeah, just that's the transformation. And put the swords on whichever wing or part of the figure's portable body you wish. And there you go. You've got Starscream. Now on to the vehicle mode comparisons. Okay, here's Legacy Armada Universe Starscream next to G2 Universe Toxitron, Animated Universe Prowl, and Core Iguanus in their vehicle modes. Okay, my thoughts on the jet mode. I'll say this. It's really cool looking, but it looks kind of weird and somewhat stupid. Like, what why is Starscream's head right there and not concealed? Okay, and if you just look right here, you can kind of see his face. Like, what? Like, I get that this is some sort of a Cybertronian jet, and there are no jets that look like this in real life. But come on, just cover up his face. Like, the rest of the alt mode kind of looks seamless. Like, if you see here, you kind of see the legs, but that just makes the jet mode look more seamless. And also, where are the thrusters? Like, these do not count as thrusters. Okay, they are weapons. Like, just what kind of jet is this? Oh, and if you're wondering, no, his cockpit cannot open. And okay, I know the jet mode looks cool, but kind of weird and kind of stupid. But it feels really annoying. And if you can't tell from all the plastic clicking in and out, well, yeah, the legs cannot tab into the back for some reason, and that is just annoying. Like, not as annoying as G2 Laser Cycle, but still annoying. Ugh. Come on. But all of that aside, I do like Starscream's color scheme, both in robot mode and in jet mode. Okay, it's very accurate with its own little spices and details because, well, this is basically if Armada Starscream was a part of the Legacy universe or something, I think. And yeah, I'll just let's move on, okay? I don't want to drag this out any longer. Oh, and something else I forgot to mention in robot mode. Why? Like, why is the arm alignment so weird, and why is the shoulder up and down so misplaced? Like, what design choice is this, Hasbro? Like, what is this? Okay, my final thoughts on this figure. It's alright. Okay, it looks cool, but in some places, it doesn't feel right. Okay, like, the shoulders, this movement, and the placement of the bicep, along with these loose hips, like, this could be just a problem with my copy. Okay, it could be a problem with my figure, like, but if this happens to your figure, then please let me know so I can make a complaint to Hasbro. But anyways, story on this guy. I got him for $33 at Walmart after, you know what, I'm not going to tell the rest of that story, but just anyways, 7 out of 10, not bad, not G2 Laser Cycle, but certainly ain't no Cyclonus, okay? This figure could do better, but as it is, it's fine. And for the accessories, they're serviceable. Like, this one is kind of bad, but not the worst. And this is just alright. And you know what, I guess that ends this review. Like, no complaints and no other criticisms, just, well, Autobot Chase, if you see this, then know that I'm still making Transformers reviews. I just need to find the right toy and find the right motivation, okay? See ya!